just had about 3 hours drive with a wee stop at Lochain, and that's me arrived at choire, which is at the top of Leith. Got a double munro that I'm aiming for today, along with a sleep somewhere, like a wild camp. It's lovely. It's like, car says 21 degrees right now. Yeah, doesn't quite feel it because there's a wind. I don't know, maybe 15, 20 mile, I don't know, I'm not sure. Not sure like the tops. My initial plan for the last few days was to get the first munro out the way, Meall buidhe, and then do the second munro up there, and do that and wild camp at the top, or near the top anyway. I might do, I'm not sure. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the first munro, and that'll give me an idea as to what the kind of wind's like, right? Is there, you know, and what does it feel like when you find some shelter as well. I've got plenty of water and stuff, so that's alright. And I'll get to decide if I'm going to go day bag or night bag when I go up the second one. It's only 12:30 right now, so I got bags of time to find that one. Alternately, I may just get these two done and go back down into the valley, and maybe go down into the Lawlers range and camp somewhere there. I'm not sure. I've got hours, let's say. It's not dark till about 11 o'clock right now. It looks like it's going to be nice. There's the only one thing to think about though, as much as blue skies right now, the weather forecast says somewhere between 7 and 8 o'clock certain pockets of this area is going to get a little downfall, so that's something to look out for. And I've got to finish my lunch and then get cracking on. Give you some updates in a bit. So as you see from the dam, you just turn off at that little path there. There's our car park, and then I've got mine dotted down here at the bottom. But let's follow this one up for a little bit, and then there's a little cairn on the right to look for, and then we're heading up there. So here's the wee cairn that we reach, which then is going to take us up the path to Meall buidhe. Just while we're here, a little view and then, you know, I don't think I'll be able to zoom in well enough for this, but so you can see a little point at the top up there. So we're going there later on today, and in there. Nice, isn't it? Just a quick one. I watched a video a couple of days ago of a guy who did this. I think it might have been end of April or start of May. And this area here was all bog. We're now mid-June 2022 and it's dried out. So, you know, it does dry. I mean, there's still, you can see it's a bit squelchy, but it's not soaking with bog. So I guess my little tip there, or suggestion would be, look at the bog scale on Loch Highlands, and if there's certain ones, you can leave until you get a few drier days. It just gives you a better walking experience, I would say, than doing it in the mug. About 650 metres up. It's only been 300 to go. Apparently it gets a little bit, you know, a little touch steeper, but not massively. Oh, just got to sight of folk ahead. Camera's not picking them up, but I always think one of them things when I see folk ahead of me, you know, the child in me comes out. I just want to race them, you know. It's like we all do. So that's afternoon. I really need to get moving on and stop messing about with the camera so much. But wow, it's a really nice footmount mountain this. Definitely. Just for the wild campers about you, I'd actually considered one of these spots. I looked at the map and you can see how, you know, the sunrise would up there. Oh, that'd be pretty spectacular. You know, the cracking view from here, innit? A bit exposed in the wind. There isn't anything there to stop it, but nonetheless, a nice flat spot in a mountain is always a plus. There's a nice little cairn there, just to let you know. Yeah, we're almost there. We're about 840 metres up now. The summit's 830. So a quick look back again. We've seen that view a couple of times now. Wow. Fantastic. That's little cairn here. That's 917. So one of the tops. But there we go there, right ahead of us is Meall. Really not that far to climb, eh? And the views, oh my god, the views are opening up. Wow. I'm gonna save it until we get to the top, okay? Yeah. So that's the cairn behind me, no buoy. Lovely little walk actually. I'll pan round, see behind me. It's really hard to see on the camera, but you'll see the buckle just behind me, buckle of Moor. I've also got the bend there, it's just that big, there it is, big one there. That second one there, there's no one there, so that's the summit. There's Shalhallian, and you can see the Lawler's Range just behind me as well. Right, so my plan, simple. I'm heading back down the mountain, back where I came. Then I'm going to get a wee spot to eat again. And then I'm going to work out my plan for the next little bit. Obviously I am going up there. That's a definite. It's just whether or not I want to camp it, or whether or not I'm going to have time to do a second plan. But I'll talk about that later on, okay? Right. Fantastic. I'm on my way back to the car. Thought I'd just talk a little bit about what I've got on me right now, food wise. Got jelly babies. Pouch there, another pouch there. That's got a grenade bar in it. Just a little hands-on snack if I need it. Didn't really, to be honest, I'm feeling peckish. My day bag there, nothing fancy. I haven't actually even strapped this up, to be honest, on the way back. Just a little 20 litre one. In there I've got waterproof bottoms, a little windbreaker waterproof jacket, and my packed lunchbox, and a first aid kit, and that's it. It may be overkill even for this hill, to be brutally honest, but I didn't need any of that. I was tempted just to go up this in my running pack on, just so I've got some liquids. Liquids is an important thing for me today, and that's because I'd already done a spin class this morning at 6 AM, and it's something I wouldn't normally ever do or recommend anyone should try and do if you're thinking of going out and doing a munro. But anyway, that is what it is. So I need to make sure that I hydrate much more than I would than normal today, so that's why I had to make sure I had something on my bag. Almost back at the car, and then I'm going to get a bite to eat. I'm going to sit for 20 minutes or so, not too long, because I don't want to cramp up, and then I'm going to make a decision about whether or not I'm taking my bag up, my big bag, and camping. I don't think I am. I think it's only 20 to 3 now, I think, 2:45. The guidebook said this one was going to take 3 to 4 hours, and I'm down to, well, I think, what is it, 2 hours 5 minutes right now, 5 minutes to the car. I think I can probably get back and down after that in 3 hours. Like I say, I'm going to go a lighter bag and really just, I'm going to change my boots as well. I've got my Solomon boots on. I'm going to swap them out for some Nike trail runners, so I'm a little bit nimble on my feet. Better grip, you just have that lack of ankle support, but I do think I can get back and down, and then I'll make the decision about whether or not I'm going to stay in Lochain and even tackle the part of the horseshoe tonight. Like I say, I've got my bag and my tent as well, so if I get halfway through the horseshoe I'll just camp, or whether or not I won't go down the Lawyers Range a lot. But I'm meeting a group tomorrow to go in the Lawyers Range. They're going up Ben Glass and Ben Lawyers. I actually did that a couple of weeks ago, so I was going to go and tackle the other munros that I haven't done, and then meet up with them at the end and see how they get on. I'm at a boggy bit, so camera away so I can get jumping. Right. So bag's different. I've just been up Meall buidhe, and I'm now on a little running pack. So it's always got a little bit of water in it and my car key, and that is it. I took the decision that I felt warm enough at the top. Forecast isn't supposed to rain for a while, if any. Met Office says it's going to miss us, so I'm up for it. I'm up for the challenge. I've also changed my trainers, so instead of going boots, actually these things on, and like trail runners, I absolutely love these, by the way. They're so light in my feet. I think they're better grip than my Solomons, in all fairness. Even in bog, bog tends to soak through them and then out, so they don't stick, they don't get heavy like a trainer would normally do. I really like them. For this one, there isn't much line in the bog. It's got a bit more, it's supposed to be a bit more of a steep challenge here. So that being said, the trail runners will come in handy for the extra grip. And I have got a plan in mind of where I'll end up tonight. So I'm kind of a little bit on the clock with this one. You know, I've seen how fast I got down the first one. I wasn't sure. I seen the guides and I was like, well, it might, you know, some people say fast and then you do it yourself and it's not. But now that I've done it, I think, actually, yeah, maybe I can rattle this one off as well. And if I can be back down, well, it's 3:15. I think if I'm back down for 6 o'clock, it gives me a door opener for a couple of options. And this time of year, I wouldn't need to set up my tent any time before, I don't know, 9 o'clock. Yeah. So I've got one in mind, which again, maybe in this video, if I do it, maybe another video yet. Anyway, let's go on this trail and we'll get a bit of trail work. You're a dam. So obviously we've seen this already today a little bit. It's the dam itself. Lovely, isn't it? And obviously we've just been up there today already. Now I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little faint path. I think I can, yeah, see that little grey little dot of a path? So it snakes right the way up there apparently. And then there's a cairn at the top. You can just about see the cairn, where I think that's like 9, 10 or something like that. And then there's a very steep rise. So you can see that So the cairn is the majority of the height. So the height goes up really, really quick, and then it flattens out, and then we're almost there. So like I say, I'm going to crack on with this one. Alright lads, happening. And just up from the dam, as you'll see, there's the dam. And there we are. We're at the cairn, which signals the start of this climb. And as far as I know, it's steep, but it is pathed all the way, so we can see where we're going. This should be fun. I am blasting up this one. Cannot wait. Rocky, very, very rocky. See how it just climbs and climbs and climbs. But look how far. Elevation wise, on my watch it says 138, but we started at I was at 440. So yeah, very rapid. In Sentinel. Oh, so I've been on the go. 35 minutes so far. Height wise, I'm at, let me see, 665. It's a 980 munro, so 220 go. In reality, we go up that ridge, we're going straight up behind me on that ridge. I'm just stopping right now because I'm absolutely spent. I haven't gone a little bit faster than maybe I should have been, given I've already done a class this morning and then that munro already. But my god, take a little minute and recharge, and then what, I'll just push on, not far off until it levels out a little bit, and then it looks like it's a lovely path from there. We're going to see some amazing views over at Lochain, Ben Vollick, Ben Meall, I'm thinking that area. Anyway, what a climb this is. This is honestly like, the two hills are nothing like each other. Like, it's like the only thing that we've got in common is the car park. It's just amazing. I'll spin you around. There's where we've come from. That's nice there. Close to what I think is the main bulk of the height. So you're looking back, just came over, there's a little ridge there, that's right there, just come over and it kind of flattens out a wee touch, just down by the line. Gap in the Meall and stuchd. Stunning, eh? Wow. Get a quarry. Alright. There it is. So it's this little path to walk up here and follow the fence line, and then the little ridge, and then it's a really short climb to the summit. I'm going to say about 20 minutes from here. There's the view going behind, we've seen that already today. And then just get a little glimpse of Glencoe and the Ben again. Now this is called, let me get it right, stuchd and lochain, which means the hill with a loch, I think, or something along those lines. saying that is because I'm just going to show you this here. It's because there's a little tiny lochain just midway up, and I gotta be honest, I was tempted to bring my tent up and hit that, but that's me back to the car, just under 3 hours on the watch. Nice walk that was. You know, we had that really steep part at the start, and then it levels off as you've seen, and then we had the you know, one little mini climb just to get, oops, there's a gate again, just to get what wasn't making that noise on the way out. Just to get to the summit. Got the summit, cracking views again. You know, you've seen everything. You know, from Glencoe right the way round, up the Grey Quarries, Nevis, Shalin, and obviously the Lawers Range, which is right next to us. So I am going to go back to the car and get my trainers off, get something comfy on for a bit, and then decide what I'm doing for the rest of the evening. So I'm definitely wild camping tonight. I just not sure where yet. So I'll check back in a bit. I'll let you know where. This will probably be all in the same video. I'm quite excited to find out where I'm going to end up going to be in. My aim is I want to find somewhere reasonably high that I can get for an east face. The problem is though is that I am pretty knackered now, so I'm going to put that big bag on. I just don't know how much I'm going to have in my legs. So I'm going to have a look at the maps and just take a bite to eat. Okay, in a bit. Good morning, folks. I'll give you a little tour of the campsite in a little bit. So yes, I did camp. I actually camped, I think, let me check my watch, about 300 metres above the campsite. Yeah, so I'm at 650 right now, so about 200 metres plus above the car park. At Ben Lawers. Porridge. I decided to go there because I'm obviously meeting people at 8:30 this morning to do a little bit of the Lawers range. I just thought I'd get up. So I've got a little bit of height. Like I say, I'll show you in a little bit. Got a cracking view down the loch. I'd come up here in the hope that maybe I had a sunrise, but it's not broke out early enough. We're getting a bit of sun now, but there's still a bit of a breeze. There was really heavy showers overnight, so I'm quite curious to see what the tent looks like. When I went out for a pee about 1 o'clock, everyone was holding fast and it was doing its thing. Tent's done its job, been good. So I've got my coffee to go as well. I'll get that, and then yeah, I'll get some action of the campsite before I move on. Speak to you in a bit. This is the campsite. So up there, you're on Tarmakin, in the cloud. It's on its way going that way. So hopefully today's going to be half decent. Forecast says it is. I used a little rock there as a marker just to see where it was. that's it. That's one of the first little rises in Ben Glass. I'll just be going to go straight down the hill here and find that fence and we're going to go. So I've had some oats, and now I'm just letting the jet boil up with some coffee in it, and we're getting that down, and then we start thinking about stripping camp, which doesn't take too long with this little tent. It's just packing everything away inside first, and then I'll get going. View's looking okay so far. So one last look at the camp. As you see, leave no trace. Time to get myself back to the car park. There's my crew. Back there, there's a little stone that takes you right to go Ben Lawler's and Ben Glass, or left to go where I'm going, which is up there. Meall Corranaich and Leith, I think it's pronounced it. And I'm going to bag the double, it's up there. But you can see that. That's steep. That's steep. This is going to be fun. So we've reached a crossroads. That little path there snakes you off to the right, and that is going to take you straight up Ben Lawler's. Sorry, that one's Ben Lawler's, and it skirts round Ben Glass. This one here, that really nasty looking path, that's a really short way to get you up to Ben Glass. And then where this goes here. So, lots of scrambling there in this route. Very much don't take beginners or dogs here, I would say. Yeah, but thankfully the wind behind me now up, just pushed me up the hill, which is ideal. Right, onwards and upwards. Wow, it has been steep. Seems like it's leveling out a little touch. I'm at 970, 980 I think it is meters. 1069 is the summit. So we're almost there. Come off the summit, but just behind us, just in the clag there, that's Meall Corranaich or Corranaich. I don't know. I ain't stopping because it's windy, really windy. I think the clag's going to clear soon, I hope. Let's get a second one done. I'll look it up. Quarry Leith? What? I don't know. It's not far. Get this one bagged and then let's see where the group is. So still in between the two munros. No, it's still clag. It's flat a little bit. I do believe there's still a little steepish rise to come. Because of the clag, in my head I'm planning doing the two and then dropping down to the top of the loch. However, I will see. Wow, this makes it hard to see. I'm just going to show you. Very disorientating right now. It's just, there's not a path, but at this point there is a path, but very, very faint. And there's also loads of little sheep paths as well, so you have to be really careful. Get your maps as well. Yeah, at the moment I think I'm going to do the two and come down. But if the clag clears, I can see what I'm doing. I might find a path over at Stuchd. Anyway, we'll see. That's the Meall where I'm in now. You can see there's got people on there. It doesn't look that far to the summit. That's where we came from. Clag's down the left, which is nice. And there she goes. On number 2. Meall Corranaich Leith. Looking back, not really good at view, but you can see a bit of view over Lochain there, over like Carnborn. Having a nicer walk today maybe, because it's been clear there the whole day. Let's get this bad boy tagged, and then I'm getting off the mountain. Yeah, I'm done for the day.